Hello and welcome to our Midweek Devotional this week. I'm Pastor Steve Sebring of Lansing Avenue Baptist Church of Jackson, Michigan. We're going to continue looking at Psalm 27. This week we'll look at verses 7 through 10. We'll see that we must seek the face of the Lord. We've already seen the great confidence that David has in the Lord because of who God is and how God has answered prayer. We also see his desire to spend time with his God, knowing that God is that one thing that he desires. And as we continue looking in the psalm, we see starting in verse 7. Hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice. Have mercy also upon me and answer me. When you said, seek my face, my heart said to you, your face, Lord, I will seek. He cries out to God, hear me, O Lord. And he is crying out to God for God's mercy. He has an assumption that God does not owe him anything. He comes to the Lord humbly, but he desires the Lord's mercy on his life. Mercy being that God sparing us from the punishment we truly deserve and giving us time with him, forgiveness of sin, growth in our spiritual life. All these wonderful things we have because of God's mercy. And David here is crying out to God for that mercy and for God to answer his prayer. And he says here, when you said, seek my face, my heart said to you, your face, Lord, I will seek. What did David do in times of trouble? Or in certainly this time of trouble? He seeks God's face. He doesn't try to fix it himself. He doesn't go off in anger or in doubt or in fear, but he runs to the Lord. He seeks the Lord's face. When you are in trouble, what do you do? When you have doubts and fears and anxiety, what do you do? Let us seek the face of the Lord. Let us run to him in prayer and thanksgiving and worship. Let's run to him. He continues in this passage, do not hide your face from me. Do not turn your servant away in anger. You have been my help. Do not leave me nor forsake me, O God of my salvation. He asks the Lord not to leave him. He wants the Lord's presence. He knows he needs God's help desperately. And that's why he seeks the Lord's face. But he knows, as we see in verse 10, when my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take care of me. Even if every person in the world abandons him, even those who would care for him most, leave him, the Lord would take care of him. And in that confidence, he would run to the Lord in prayer. He would seek the Lord's face, to seek the Lord for strength, to seek the Lord for counsel, to seek the Lord for closeness. In your time of trouble, where will you run? Let us not just run to ourselves, to our culture, to our possessions, to running by emotion, to any other thing, but let us seek the face of God. We need his wisdom. We need his grace. We need his strength. We need him. So you seek the face of the Lord today and have the confidence that David does here, that no matter what everyone else does, the Lord will not forsake you, that he will care for you. Let us seek the face of the Lord in faith. Even as James 1 tells us that we must seek the Lord in those times of trial, to seek the Lord for wisdom, but we have to ask in faith, not being double-minded, knowing the double-minded man will not see an answer to his prayer. Let us seek the face of the Lord with faith.